So
I don't mind. Trust me, I don't mind.
we don't really get much of an opportunity either. So Doc has been struggling with.
Did you guys all watch last night's episode, or?
Yes, we did. Actually, I did. So, yeah, you run into some exes and you're coping with, losing your daughter or, giving her up for adoption. And so you're kind of coping with that with fighting Wynonna or, sparring with her, but not really talking to her. Do you think that this season Doc will kind of learn how to be a better communicator or just be better at coping with stuff?
No.
No?
At all.
At all?
Unfortunately, one of Doc's flaws is his inability to deal with things, and he really takes it to heart what happened at the end of season 2 with sending Alice away. So he sent his daughter away, and I think he's really conflicted with that at all times. He's also mortal now, and he went to hell in season 2, and I think people underestimate the gravity of actually going to hell and what that's like. He wasn't in like a fun place, and he will do anything in his power not to go back to hell again. I think it's better now because selfishly in season 1, he also was kind of, he was more selfish in trying to in his survival, whereas now he's still selfishly trying to survive, but it's more for Alice, for his daughter. But he's going to make some mistakes, and at the end of the day, he looks out for numero uno.
Now, we get introduced to Chantel Riley as the ex, and also a vampire.
As the Countessa.
Yeah, as Countessa. Yes. So, what's it like working with her, and what are you looking forward to most for our fans to see about you guys' relationship?
I can't give too much away into what's going to come or what we're going to see. I'll say this: Chantel Riley's been, she's just been a perfect match to the rest of the cast, and that's about the best compliment I could give anyone, because everyone can kind of tell how lucky we are as a cast to be so close, to have not just a Melanie Scrofano, but a Caparel, a Dominique Provost-Chockley. I'm just surrounded by amazing castmates, and they're not are they just amazing actors, but they're amazing people, and we all actually really like each other and hang out with each other off screen too. And you don't always find that in these jobs, but we do. And Chantel, she's just wonderful, and she just kind of like fit perfectly in with the rest of us, so it was great.
That's great.
And well, it's great too because I spent a lot of time with her. So
yeah, exactly. I would hope so. You're gonna get that chemistry going, right?
Well, it's funny you said that because there was a couple times where I was nervous about that. The chemistry, where I kind of sent those emails to Emily, and I'm like, damn, me and Chantel got chemistry. And she's like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, well, it makes me nervous because, I got chemistry with someone else in this show by the name of Wynonna Earp. So I was like, we got chemistry. So, yeah, I was a little nervous about how much chemistry we actually have. Yeah.
So, I mean, the show is kind of blown up now going into the new season. You're seeing it like all over the place. What's it like to kind of follow that trajectory with the show and be where we are now?
It's pretty amazing. It's like, the good thing is I've been so present and aware in each moment, in each season, and even like in these rooms at each time. It's changed, and I remember I never want to take for granted the first way it felt, and the same way with now, because I'm sure next year, if hopefully, it will be bigger again. So I don't want to forget what this was like either, you know what I mean? Because as much as I want this show to be a huge success, I love what we have as such a small little family unit too. That selfishly I want it to stay like that. I know the network doesn't want me to say that. But for me, I kind of like that we have this special thing that it's like the people who get it, they love it, and we're all in it together.
So do you expect it to blow up the way it has?
It's funny, because in some ways I did, because I loved it from the first minute I started doing it. I knew we had something special. I was in scenes with Mel, and I'm like, this just feels right. Listen, I've done work before in movies and TV, and I've loved every moment of it, but not like this. This is my favorite thing. You know what I mean? The closest I could tell, I was really lucky. I did a show called Instant Star many years ago, and I wish we had social media back then, because that kind of was the only other fandom that I could had something special like this, but we didn't have that outlet to all kind of. I love how I say we because I'm a fan, but I was. So it's the same as now, but it's like now, and I wish we could have had that, because it was that same type of feeling. And look, to be honest, I've been on multiple other shows, but I haven't felt a feeling like that in 15 years now since that show, or 10 years, something.
We're going to start with the hackers, the cast, when it's 6 minutes. I'm going to put my finger up when it's 5 minutes. Then it ends. Tim will move on to the next table, and then we'll just work it that way.
Copy that.
Okay?
Yeah.
What kind of dynamic do you think Mama Earp is going to bring to this new season?
The best. There is absolutely no doubt why they cast who they cast to play Mama Earp. The first scene I did with Mama Earp, I'm like, yep, that's the only way this could have went down, and that is the only person who could have played Mama Earp.
So still no word on who it is?
We know who it is. It is Megan Follows from Anne of Green Gables. I don't know if, of course, Anne of Green Gables is now the shit-kicking mother of Wynonna. But yeah, and Rain also, yeah. But it's just, I love the juxtaposition from Anne of Green Gables. Because we're all Canadians, so like Anne of Green Gables is like, you can't touch that show. It's like, and now we've got her, on Wynonna doing Wynonna things. And it's pretty awesome, yeah.
So what are some things, obviously you can't say a lot, but are there points that you got surprised this season that you're just like, oh my god, I can't believe it?
Every episode. It's literally every episode. And I'm reminded of that, last night with the premiere and watching it again. You're like, because now I forgot, it was so long ago. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I get to see what all the other people are doing. Emily and the writers, what they do, they're just so good at it and so smart. And it's just, there's nothing you can't expect, because it's going to come. You're going to, even if you think you figured it out, you won't. You'll always be, what just happened? Yeah.
Are we going to see Alice again anytime soon?
I really hope so. I know Doc Holliday himself does. I can't tell you yes or no.
I'm hoping for more bromance between you and Doll, so are we going to get more romance between you guys?
Well, I mean, I think, I hope so. I hope, for me, I love the Dolls-Doc relationship. I love where it's at now, too. Because, like I said, the Doc character, some of my storylines sometimes are a little more serious. And where they are with Wynonna now, they're a little more, there's some gravity there. And some of the other character storylines aren't. They're in better, funner places almost, So it's like, oh, Doc, he's always so serious. But at least with Dolls, they're at a good spot where they kind of have fun with each other. You know what I mean? And it's nice to throw Jeremy into that mix too.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's funny, if you did see season 1, you notice technically now everybody has a mustache. Jeremy's got one. I mean, Dolls kind of has a mustache. But all the guys have mustaches that I kind of love, because I'm like, I've been doing this for years, so now you understand what it is.
But I thought it was funny that Jeremy actually does have a
It's beautiful. He did it
now.
himself. That was a choice by Varun Saranga, which
okay.
you got to respect. He loved the character so much that he got that he thought he would do that. And I love that, if you notice, actually, Doc never says anything about the mustache, which is even better. It's Jeremy's just waiting for him to say he likes his mustache. He doesn't say a word about it. He never says anything about it.
And I think it's because that he's trying to look like Dolls in his own way.
Yeah.
It's just so adorable.
Exactly.
It's like he just loves himself.
Exactly.
Doc, I should say.
It's great, yeah. It's really nice, yeah.
So, I was going to say, did you work with Bo on a new, have you an upcoming book?
I don't know what I'm allowed to say or not, but Bo and I have been in communication a lot, and we had an amazing time doing season 0 together, and I think people should keep a lookout for something coming in the future.
Now, do you find yourself getting better on social media now that you've had some practice on the show, or are you still trying to struggle in?
I mean, it's funny, I'm laughing, I've only had Instagram for a year. It's going to be 1 year tomorrow.
Okay.
So I hope I'm okay. I don't know. Tweeting, I mean, I like live tweeting now because it's just like I'm a fan of the show, but I do notice that I miss too much and I gotta watch it again the next day. Like live tweeting, I don't consider watching the show anymore. It's its own thing. That's kind of fun and I love interacting, but I'm not watching the episode because I miss everything. And then I gotta go back and I see all these nice little moments that I catch. Then I send everybody these messages like, oh, nice scene you did there, because I missed it in the moment of the live tweet insanity.
Well, here's a tip. Maybe do it during commercials.
The tweeting.
Yes.
It's hard because I'm the only one who doesn't watch the show beforehand.
Oh.
So I like to do it live so I'm surprised and I could just try and be organically tweeting as possible.
But then you're also absorbing it, so then you can really think, okay, this is a good tweet.
Yeah, but if I'm being honest, I don't mind watching the episode multiple times during the week anyway.
Hey, I mean,
You know,
you can do it both ways.
it's a very watchable show.
It is very
I mean, I don't know if anybody's ever seen it, but it's pretty good.
So do you ship Wynonna with Doc or Wynonna with Doc?
It's tough. As a fan, I really would love to see Wynonna and Dolph together. You know, we've seen Doc and Wynonna together. We jumped the shark episode 3. That was the first people who consummated a relationship on this show, so that already happened. I need to see them get together.
Do you think that's possible?
I think everything's possible on Wynonna Earp.
Try, guys.
I mean, this is Wynonna Earp. Doc and Dolls can end up together.
I do like that it is like.
Would you like to see that happen? Is that something that you would enjoy
Listen,
portraying your character as?
I'm pretty much, we're lucky, we're the same group of people. Emily's, we're all down for whatever. You know what I mean? I'm down to play.
I was just gonna say, you can't really expect anything because it's always unexpected.
Yeah, you never know what's going to
Like,
happen.
how's that reading the scripts and seeing what's coming? Like, what is that like?
It's crazy. Honestly, I read the scripts and I'm mind blown. I normally call Dom right away first. It's normally Dom and I are the ones who are like, or Varun now too, is because we're like the super fanboys. Mel kind of waits till the end. She's got more on her plate, so we get it. Like, so she doesn't really read the script as soon as it comes in. She's really focused on what she's got, but the rest of us are like, did you get the new script? We got to read the new script. You know what I mean? But I will say this before they move us around. For me, the best part of all of this, and like we said, the show's growing, the fandom's been growing. For me to get to see this fandom, it's more important than the show. It's almost better than the show in so many ways. Like, we have this great show about demon killing, but what this fandom has and has created doesn't exist in the rest of this Comic-Con. I guarantee you that. And it's this beautiful, safe place that they invited me into and I got to be a part of and see. And for that, I'm most thankful and grateful. That's for sure. I just want to make sure that the fandom knows. Hey, thank you guys. See you later.